Strategic versus tactical OKRs or operational OKRs. It's really about two questions. The first question on top is really related to the CEO, the VPs, the top management, where they have to think strategically. So, are we doing the right things? Are we producing the right products? Are we providing the right services? Are we in the right markets? So, these kind of questions require a very high level strategic OKRs. Same way, at the bottom, if you are a tactical or operational manager, you will be concerning about this question. Are we doing things right? The thing that we are questioning here are the one that already determined by the top management, but are we doing them right in the right way? Are we producing on time with less cost? Are we providing the right services in a very speedy way? So these kind of questions are related to the operational manager. We have two issues sometimes. The strategic people, CEOs, VPs, they don't really think strategically. Maybe because they got promoted lately, and usually it takes 1 to 3 years for them to disconnect themselves from operation and begin to think strategically, visiting TV stations, writing a article in the magazine, or maybe having a alliance with somebody in different countries so we can utilize their knowledge locally. These kind of things usually the st- CEO or the VP should be concerned about and put an OKR on top of that. Sometimes the operational person he's also concerned about the top question that in this case he might get in trouble. In most cases, the operational people they don't have 100% of the information that the CEO or the VP has. Based on this, they might get themselves in trouble by concluding based on this 50% of the information. I will give you example. If we have a holding company and this company has so many sub companies and we are running a insurance company without knowing that it's a holding company and judging only based on one out of the five different companies who are losing money with from, you might be wondering as an operation why we are keeping this company while we are losing on this client for 5 years. Maybe you didn't know that it's a part of a holding company, and which totally understandable. And this is an example why you should not really prejudge the CEO or the VP. They're not really tackling the top questions in the right way because as an operational person, you don't have the right information or enough information. Talking about these two questions, now we have to position the OKR, be it strategic OKRs or tactical OKRs, in the same line, in the same way of thinking. Let's continue with more explanation on the difference between strategic versus tactical OKRs. As you can see here, OKR operation starts from top, mission and vision, the purpose of the company. Below that, we set the corporate OKR on an annual basis. Of course, we can always change them on a quarterly basis if need to. At the bottom side, the tactical one also has the team OKRs, and this is more agile and more frequent, where we set them on a quarterly basis. Also, this could be monthly. This is just an example. And at the bottom is the fuel of the whole methodology and framework where things will happen, initiatives, projects, tasks, and other things. So to summarize, strategic OKRs are meant to help you carry out and focus on a company-wide objectives, one which is usually set by the company executive level managers. On the other side, tactical OKRs, on the other hand, help individual teams and departments carry out and focus on their own lower level objectives. They complement each other. We need both, of course. Let's see the same two strategic and tactical OKRs visually. On the left side, we have the strategic OKRs. The process is much longer and bigger, and they are set on a much bigger frequency, annual, quarterly. Meanwhile, if we look at the right side where the tactical OKRs resides, not only we can do this one on a monthly basis, but as you can see here, we can always have a check-in maybe at a weekly or monthly basis. They complement each other and they feed into each other. So we need both at the organization level and then at the team level, strategic and tactical OKRs. Now let's see the same two different type of OKR, strategic versus tactical, in a vertical way, where the corporate OKRs are mainly strategic. When we go down to the division level, it's a mix. Sometimes we have also tactical OKRs, and these probably one of the most important one that we need to keep an eye on. They're very important for us as a division manager for this specific time period, in addition to our strategic OKRs. When we go down to the unit, mainly tactical OKRs. And then at the end, where the person is or the employee is, it's a mix between tactical, where it is related to the unit, and also personal could be related to what I am doing to improve myself or to improve my work.